What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? The old Cootie here coming at you with another exciting video. Are you having problems properly inflating your SmarterLife premium exercise ball? This is a 75 centimeter size, which is about 29 or so inches, give or take 29 and a half inches. If you look at the instructions, and I actually got an email from them, from the actual company, telling me, just reiterating the fact that most people underinflate the ball. Now I totally know what they're talking about after trying to inflate this thing. So step one is you go ahead and take your screenshot. If you need to see that, let the ball sit at room temperature, right? Insert the pump nozzle, which is that, into the ball. What they don't tell you is or I guess for the initial first pump, it's fine. You can go to what you think is about 80% of the diameter, then plug the hole with one of the ball plugs, wait 24 hours. So you do get two of these. These are the plugs, so you can kind of see what it looks like. And this is the removal tool. Kind of looks like a golf tee thingamajiggy, you get the idea. But what they're basically saying is when you pump up the ball and you wrap this is the supplied measuring tape that comes with it. By the way, note to the company, the version that I got didn't have any markings or measuring, letting me know what the exact measurements were. Maybe that was intentional. If you're watching this video and you work for the company, let me know down in the comment section so that everybody can know what's going on there. But if you saw the video just prior to this one, the video prior to this one, I believe the way this is designed to work is once you let it sit for 24 hours and you come back the next day to repump it up again, what you do is when you remove the plug, right, cover it with your finger so the air doesn't come back out again. I'm assuming that what you're supposed to do is line up this hole and this hole in the measuring tape with the actual hole here, and then put the pump, right? This is the pump that actually comes with it. There's the intake side, the air intake side. There's a valve in there, and then this is the part that actually goes in there. I'm assuming that when you put that in, you're supposed to put it with the measuring tape so that you know when you're at full capacity. I'm assuming that's what's supposed to happen. I think that's why there's no numbers anymore in the measuring tape itself, because maybe people were confused. Is the measuring tape supposed to go around the ball, which it says in the instructions? Then some people might have gotten confused and said, wait a second, I'm already at this point, but I'm not at the full, because the circumference of the ball is way over 60 inches. I think it's 60 or 70 inches. Cross multiply and divide, conjunction, junction, Western function, life of pi, like what, anyways, when you do the math and you actually measure this out, I got an actual wardrobe measuring tape just to show you all that. Right now I'm at 80% capacity. And what I did was I lined up this end of the ball with a bed frame, and then I lined up this end of the ball with the measuring tape. And basically what you come up with is 25 inches. Sorry. You come up with about 25 inches, whoop, as the edge of the ball. So according to this size, right, 75 millimeters is 25 or 29 and a half inches. So I still have another almost 4.5 inches to go, right? The ball needs to be inflated that much more, which is probably this distance in the measuring tape as it expands. So I think people, when they've inflated this in the past and they screwed it up, they're overthinking it, right? Just simplify it. Put the hole that's on this end of the measuring tape and the hole that's on this end of the measuring tape, go around the circumference of the ball, right? So you go through the center or there's another piece on the outside. I'll show you that in a second. But basically, once you wrap it around, put these two holes lined up, right, like so that then when you put your nozzle in, you remove the plug with the removal tool. Make sure to do that, right? Use this tool to pop it out. Put this in with those two and then pump it up until there's no more slack in the line. See how much slack there was in the line? So basically, as it stretches out, right, basically all the slack will get taken up and then you're there. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, you get the idea. But if I flip the ball over, you can kind of see, make sure you go through the middle of this. So as the measuring tape wraps around, make sure you have it lined up correctly. So the measuring tape goes all the way around the circumference, and then you get the idea. So I would say right now with the ball, I'm at about 80% capacity. That's what I would consider. There's the ball itself. I would say I'm at 80% capacity of the size of the ball. And that ball is huge, right? The 75 centimeter one It's in diameter. That's in diameter, not the circumference, but in diameter. But I would say I'm at 80% capacity now. The ball's supposed to sit for 24 hours, I guess, so all the creases can come out right during shipping and all that, as they packaged it up, as they compacted it out. And just to make sure you give the material, whatever this is, you give the material a chance to like relax again before you pump it up to its full capacity. So there you go. So I'm guessing that's what that's for. But anyways, I think everybody's been overcomplicating this. It's a lot easier than you think. Just follow their measuring guide. Let's call it that, not a measuring tape. Measuring tape is what I call that. This is more like a measuring guide, but basically when you line up this hole and the other hole on the other side with the pump and the thingamajig. Anyways, you saw the video, go back, rewind, replay, do whatever you got to do. The company's great. This thing will hold 1,100 pounds, as they said on the back here, which is insane for a ball, right? Here's the front side of water. That's what the front of the box looks like. There's all the exercises. Here's the back side of water, which is basically right there where they say exercise ball rating, 1,100 pounds. Packaging made from recycled materials. You get the idea. Anti-burst construction, eco-friendly, latex 6P free, safety tested. Here's their warnings, right? Obviously talk to your physician, general practitioner. Make sure you're able to do this before performing any physical activity. There's some of the exercises, just real quick, what you can do. Crunches, basically, the Superman. You can do chest fly. You can do crunch, another form of crunches, I guess. Leg lifts. You get the idea. Push-ups, all that kind of stuff. Everything in the box that comes in here is you do get a sample of exercises that you can do. Also, they gave you an idea here where you could use this to sit for an office chair. If you want to do that, keep your spine more in alignment, I guess is what that's for. I wouldn't mind using this as a impromptu chair. If you need to maybe lube the chain on your bicycle, your motorcycle, or if you want to do some work around the house or whatever, you just want something to sit on, but you don't want to drag a chair out, that'd be another good idea. Obviously, for exercise purposes, you get the idea, but follow these instructions to a T. I'll let you all take a screenshot of that if you are having problems. There's the pregnant woman doing her thing on the ball, right? Need help, we care. There's their call, there's their info, all that good support. So you get the idea. Step 2, final inflation. So remember, this is in 2 parts and it's 24 hours apart. Wait 24 hours, right? Pump the ball to 80%, which is where we're at now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 24 hours. And remember, I still had another 4 inches in diameter that I still had to pump this ball up to. So it's going to expand to fill out that tape measure, remember. And then phase 2 is basically remove the ball plug with the supplied tool, which I showed you all. It looks like the golf tee thing. And then you get the idea. Well, anyways, there's the rest of the screenshot. Anyways, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section down there below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I will put a link to their landing page so you can check out the other sizes that they make and colors and all that good stuff. Great company, great material. It feels solid, even just now, but follow their inflation instructions. You shouldn't have any problems. Anyways, like button, subscribe button, check out the description section, comment if you have any comments or questions, and I will catch you all in the next exciting video.